Hey guys, welcome back. It's Jack from Geek Assets, and I haven't done a video in a few weeks, so I'm glad to be back. I've been pretty busy with family stuff and all kinds of work stuff and everything else going on, but wanted to remind you guys, I forgot on the last few videos, that if you want, you can go to geekassets.com, and if you have comic books that are graded CGC or CBCS, and you're looking to cash out or take a loan against those books, we are the first ones to do a sort of a pawn style version of for comic books. So if you have comic books that you feel have value, and they are grails or some type of value, and they are graded, you can go right over to geekassets.com, fill out our quote form, and within 24 hours, we will let you know if we can loan you funds against those books, and then work out a payment plan over the next few months for you to be able to then get your books back. So it's a pawn style loan. So the reason for us doing the video today is, guess what came? You got it. CGC box, and it's the last one of books that I currently have at CGC. So it's the last one I'll be getting for a little while. I have not had the time, let me fix this. I have not had the time to put together another CGC box or send stuff to Chris, the comic book presser. So that's going to be in the works. This is a modern tier. I don't remember exactly what's in here. Some of these books, as usual with me, are cover variants that I fell in love with. Did not probably get pressed because they were never touched. And then some of my older books that I did get pressed through Chris, the comic book presser. And we'll see what happens. So let's take the first one out. I have no idea what the grades are, by the way, guys. So we are going to learn the grades together. I'm always excited to see what the grades are. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, yeah. One of my favorite comics from back then. I have the entire run, and I have multiple copies of this. This is Omega Men number 3. You guys know what it is. It's the first appearance of Lobo. This book is a pretty hot book in the last few years. Lobo has made an appearance on the Krypton show, which is no longer around, but at some point you have to think they're going to use this character in a bigger way. There's no reason not to. All right, what does it look like? Let's see. I guess I think I sent in 2 of these if I remember. This looks like it's in great condition. There's no visible ticks, anything like that. And I believe I'm pretty confident that I did get this pressed. So this should be a fairly high grade. I've said that before, and then it comes back lower than I expected. But I'm going to tell you that this should be a 9.4 to a 9.8. Let's put it that way. That's about all I can say. So here we go. All right. Well, it's a 9.6. Well, from sitting for close to, 25 years or whatever it is, actually more than 25 years. This is from 1983, so it's a lot longer than 25 years. Been sitting in my boxes. To get a 9.6 is pretty damn good. So I think there's a second one of these in the box, I think. We'll take a look. But a 9.6 after all these years, white pages, of course, I'm happy with that. How could you not be? All right, so moving right along, and I think I have a few books that are probably in the same vein as this from back in the 80s, 90s in here, along with some more modern books. So let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, so here is the second Omega Men number 3. Let's see if this looks any different. No, it looks like it's in great condition as well. Oh, maybe a little, no, that's part of the artwork. Yeah, it looks like it's in the same thing. So this should be a 9.6 or a 9.8 as well. Obviously, white pages. Here we go again. First Lobo and 9.8 maybe? Hey, look at that. So one of them we did get a 9.8 on. That's fantastic. From 1983, sitting in my boxes. And of course, we have to do a big thank you to Chris, the comic book presser, for once again coming through with a great job on this. And you can reach him, obviously, on Instagram or go to his website. Great guy, does a great job, and I recommend him every chance I can. So we have a 9.6 and a 9.8. Maybe we'll sell the 9.6, who knows? I didn't really think about it. Possibly the 9.6 may be up for sale. All right, so let's see what the next thing is. Okay, one of the few Batman books from the 80s that I hadn't sent in yet. This is Batman 436. This is, of course, this is part 1 of 4. This is Batman Year 3. So this is part of the Batman Year 3. Now, anybody who's seen my other CGC unboxings will tell you that these Batman books from the 80s and early 90s, they've been all over the board for me. All of them have looked fantastic. This has a black back. I don't see anything going on there. And on the front, it has a lot of black also. There's no spine ticks whatsoever. There's no creases. There's nothing going on. I know I did get this pressed, but they've been so brutal with me with these Batmans. I mean, I think it's a 9.4, 9.6, and it comes back in 8.5. The first Black Mask was a nightmare. That's one of the only books that I was so upset with. But what can you do? So, what do we think this is? What do we think this is? This is Batman 436 from 1989. Great cover, showing Dick Grayson and Nightwing. And I don't know. Let's roll the dice. I think it's got to be in the 9s, but once again, who knows what they think. I'm going to say 9.4. Wow, finally. Look at that. 9.8. Unbelievable. Well, this is one of the first times that they've actually come through without giving me some crushing grade. 9.8. So we got a 9.8 on this book. That's incredible. Wow, 9.8. I wish it was the Black Mask that got the 9.8. Oh, well, can't win them all, but that's great. Getting a 9.8 on anything that's been sitting in boxes for over 30 years is pretty damn good. So that's from 1989. 9.8, and it is, of course, white pages. And that certainly is not going anywhere. It's staying in the PC. All right. So far, so good. 2 9.8s and a 9.6 from the 1980s. Okay, this is a modern book. This is a book that I knew nothing about, but over a year ago, I saw a lot of rumblings about this. And this really was a spec pickup. I'm not the biggest spec pickup guy, but I thought it was a cool cover as well. And I was able to get this really cheap. It's not going to be a 9.8, I don't think. This is Young Avengers #1. You guys know this book. A lot of people talk about this book over the last year. The potential for the MCU and a Young Avengers type movie or show or something going on. A lot of glare there. So here you go. This book was from 2005, and it's definitely shot up in price since everybody started specking on it. I got this off of eBay. The back is perfectly fine, but I think there was some problems. Let's see. It is a fairly dark cover. I'm not seeing spine ticks. You know what? I did get this pressed. Maybe it pressed out whatever I thought was here. I don't think it's a 9.8. If I get a 9.8, boy, did I luck out, because I didn't pay much for this book. I think it's probably going to be in the 9s, but I think a 9.8 is probably asking too much with this dark cover. Let's see if my luck continues. Okay, 9.6. I certainly didn't pay for a 9.6, so that's pretty good. And getting a 9.6 on this book right now is pretty good. I don't know about that one. I don't know if that's going to stay in the PC or it's something that I'm going to sell and use those funds to buy something else. I'll have to see what I can get for a 9.6 and make a decision. I don't have any emotional attachment to that book like I do the others, so we shall see. 9.6 is great, though. That's a great grade for that. I didn't pay for anything like that. Okay, here's another book that I was turned on to. There's a couple of these in there. Not this exact book, but this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm not a big Turtles guy. I watched one of the videos that I always watch the videos, Team CGC 9.8. Great videos, great YouTube channel, great Instagram. This is from 2019. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 95. And this is when Jennika becomes a turtle. So I thought this was a pretty big deal, and I thought it was really interesting. It gets a lot of buzz. And I even though I don't hate the Turtles or anything, I just haven't read many Turtles comics. I've seen the movies. So here it is. You guys have seen this, and I guess there's multiple covers of this book too. What a surprise. This is the cover that I was able to get. It looks like it's in great condition. It is a dark cover. I do not see, there's no ticks or anything visible. So I'm going to assume this is going to be in the high nines. I don't know what. Oh, wow. 9.8. That's pretty high nines. That's pretty good. Wow. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Got to be happy with that one. And I don't think that one's going anywhere. I think that's that kind of a spec book that right now you want to hold on to and see what happens. That character's pretty hot. And who knows if they'll use that character maybe in a movie or something else. I think I also have in here the first appearance of Jennika, which I knew nothing about that. That was also from the other channel. Yep, here it is. So this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 51. This is the actual first appearance of Jennika. Okay, and I think there's a couple of different covers of this book too. I bought this on eBay, did not pay much, got a good deal on it. And this should be a high grade. This should be a high grade. I'm going to say this is a 9.6 or a 9.8. And it is another 9.8. Wow. This has been a pretty good box from CGC. The comic gods were smiling down on me for this one, that's for sure. So the first Jennika and the first Jennika as a turtle, both in a 9.8. I guess now I'm a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan. All right, here we go. All right, let's see what the next one is. I don't know how many more of books of that nature we're going to have in here. Okay, yeah, here's more like it. This is more of my normal. This is Batman 404. And this is a very famous cover. This is Batman Year One, Part One. Everybody knows this cover. This has been a book that's been with me since the beginning, since 1987. I have the whole run of Batmans from back then. So, fantastic condition. No ticks, no nothing. Oh, wow. They put this, that's the first time I've seen that. This book is crooked in the, wow, look at that. This book is completely crooked in the case. I don't think I've seen that before. Oh, well, it is what it is. I mean, I notice it. You can see that. Take a look at that. Can you guys see that? I don't know if it shows up, but in person, you can see it's absolutely crooked. Look at the bottom. Maybe you can tell from that, but look at the back. You see that? That is completely crooked. Oh, well, once again with the Batmans, I have no idea. The other one was a 9.8, got lucky on that one. Will I get lucky on this one? Probably not. It should be at the very least a 9.4. There's absolutely no visible damage in any way, shape, or form on this. So you guys know the cover. This is a classic. And let's hope for the best. Wow. This has been probably one of the best CGC unboxings that I have ever done, that's for sure. Both Batmans getting a 9.8. That's pretty incredible. This one's worth decent money, too. Batman Year One, Part One, in a 9.8. I have no idea the value of it, but it's not bad. And considering that I bought it off the newsstand, or I shouldn't say newsstand. It's not a newsstand. Out of the store back then. It's pretty amazing. So, and these were all pressed. Those were all pressed. Okay, here you go. This is about as modern of a book as you can get. It's been super hot. This is Year of the Villain, Hell Arisen #3. You guys know this one, and it is the first printing. There were several printings of this. This is the first printing, and this is obviously the first full appearance of Punchline, who I've really liked so far. Punchline's been really cool. I love the interaction between Punchline and Harley in the latest Batmans. It's been really funny and really good. So if you guys are not reading the Batman comic, you are missing out. The artwork has been phenomenal and the story has been great. I think it's right now my favorite comic. All right, let's hope for the best. Here it is, Hell Arisen #3, 9/8. There you go. Okay, and that's going nowhere. That's staying in the PC, and that's the first full appearance of Punchline. There you go. Well, that is definitely going nowhere. I don't care what the value is right now. I want it. So it's staying right here. Wow, another 9/8. Okay, we have a few more in here. Let's see if we can keep up the good luck. Okay, I don't know why I sent this one in. I think this one's going to be up for sale. There's no way it's a 9/8, I don't think. This is Gambit #1 from 1993. I always thought this was a cool cover. I am an X-Men fan. As you guys know, I have sent in X-Men. This is a black cover. So maybe I was just playing with the CGC gods to see what would happen. I think I got this pressed. I'm pretty sure I did. Man, I don't see anything going on, but you know, it's a black cover. Who knows? Let's see. You know that cover, right? Gambit #1 from 1993, one of the most popular X-Men characters. And I'm going to say 9/4. Huh, look at that, 9/4. Now, why did I say 9/4? I have no idea. There's just no way they were giving me a 9/8 on this black cover. But there's no ticks or anything else, so I didn't think it could be much lower than a 9/4. They would have had to find something wrong with it. So what did they find wrong with it? No idea. All right, so that probably is going to go up for sale. That probably will be up for sale. I don't think that's a comic that I'm probably going to keep. What do we have left here? How many? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's take one from the back. Oh, this feels like a thick case. Oh, yeah, it is a thick case. Okay. All right. So this is the one of my favorite covers this year. This is Joker, the 80th anniversary 100-page spectacular. This is the Art Germ cover. This is the Art Germ cover, and this is the origin of Punchline. This is the Virgin cover. They call it the Passion Edition. It's the Art Germ cover. Okay. Wow, a lot of glare there. Awesome cover. I'm hoping for a 9/8. I never pulled this out of the bag of the stuff that it came in. What a cover. Let's see. Did I get lucky? Yes. Wow. And this was extremely limited too. I don't remember. Look at the Newton rings on here. Wow. Jeez. Wow. That is really something. Is that a scratch? That looks like a scratch inside of here. Look at that. You guys see that? That's the first time that's happened to me. I don't feel anything on the outside of the case. I mean, there are Newton rings there. What is going on there? Unless that's... I'm going to have to look at another picture of this and see what's going on. The Newton rings are one thing, but this is something else. I don't know what that is. Wow, look at that. That's a shame. That's not okay to pay that kind of money for that. I've never had that happen before. I'm going to have to take a look and see if I can figure out what's going on there. There's a Newton ring there, but it looks like there's something on the, I don't know what that is. Is that part of the drawing, but because of the Newton ring, it's coming out more? I don't know what that is. Wow. That's a shame. That is a shame. That is a 9.8. I may, if I can figure out that it's not part of the artwork or something, I may have to call CGC on that one and figure out why that happened. All right, that's a little bit upsetting, but I did get the 9.8. So that may have to be sent back to CGC. I don't know. All right, here we go. Okay, this is another oldie but goodie. You don't see this one very often in CGC unboxings. This is Animal Man #1. Always love the cover of this. This is from 1988. Look at the cover on this. Some of you probably know this book, some of you don't. I always like the colors. Animal Man #1. Kind of a culty kind of book, right? Cult type of book. Not a major DC character, but there's a lot of people that always wonder about this guy. All right. No damage on the back. This was definitely pressed. I don't see any spine ticks. The corners are perfect. I mean, the corners are as sharp as can be. Look at that. From 1988. I'm going to say I got a shot here. I got a shot. It's a 9.6 or a 9.8. Okay, 9.6. They must have saw something. This looks really good. Really, really good. Look at that. And that's probably staying in the PC. It's been with me for 1,000 years. So probably gets passed on to my kids or whatever. Unless somebody is just dying for an Animal Man #1 and a 9.6. And I'll have to think about it. Is that it? Nope. One more? Yeah. One more book. Here we go. One more book. Okay, here we go. This is the other one. This is the exact same Joker book. This is the other version with Punchline on the bottom. This is the one people went crazy over. Look at that glare. I don't know if you guys can see it good. Man, that's terrible, the glare. You see Punchline on the bottom? There we go. There was very few of these made. I think it was less than 1,000. I don't remember if it was 500, 700 of this version of the Art Germ. I'm going to say if the other one got a 9.8, this probably got a 9.8. I'm more concerned, honestly, to see if there's any marks or problems with this case. So, God, I can't get rid of that glare, huh? All right, here we go. And Art Germ 9.8. All right, perfect. Well, there's absolutely no problem. You know what? Let's see something here. There is a white... There's a white line. That's part of the artwork, actually. Yep, it's part of the artwork. It's in exactly the same spot. It's just that there's a Newton ring right where that white line is, so it's bringing it to your attention. That's the problem. You see the white line? Wow. Wow, you really can't. I can't show it to you here. It's there. The white line is right here. That's part of the artwork, right there. And that's exactly what's here, except for the fact that there's a Newton ring there, right there. And there's a Newton ring, which is making it look in person a lot worse than it is. If the Newton ring wasn't there, I don't think you would notice it. All right, well, 2 more 9.8s. So there you go, and that's the end of the CGC, and I won't have another one for a while. But I am getting some other comics in, and we'll do some other videos. Make sure that you are on Instagram. I do show some of these crazy covers that I get, some of the variants and some of the other stuff. And I've had people ask me some other questions in regards to other things that I do, like trading questions and things like that in the cryptocurrency market and in the Forex market. And I am thinking about doing trainings again after quite a few years teaching people how to make money during the COVID problem so that they don't have to worry about a job, teaching them how to trade from their home. With small accounts, you don't have to have thousands of dollars to get started. It's something that's been in my mind. I haven't done teaching in that area in a while, and I am thinking about doing it. And of course, the first people that I would offer it to is our comic book community. Right here on YouTube and on Instagram, they would be the first ones to get slots in any kind of trading classes that I'm going to offer. So that's a little ways off. I'm thinking about it, and I have to see whether there's enough interest. So far, people say they're dying to learn something new where they can make money, and I'm more than willing to do it. So I will let you guys know here as well as on Instagram if we're going to move forward with that. Just another geek asset. So with that being said, have a great rest of the week, and look forward to seeing your YouTube videos and your posts on Instagram. Remember, @geek_assets at Instagram. Have a great day. Bye-bye.